Good morning everyone, hopefully you can hear me okay because I haven't got the microphone on. So today we're back in the Peak District. There isn't really a plan for today's video actually. It's just simply we're doing about a 4.5 hour, 5 hour walk. Got my Fujifilm with me and I thought, you know, we'll record some of the journey, not obviously all of it. Given the fact that the X100VI, you know, this isn't its natural habitat, it's not really what it's best for, landscape photography. We'll see what we can do with that fixed 23mm lens. It's 23mm, isn't it? I'll correct myself if I'm wrong later in post, but yeah, hope you guys tune along and you like this kind of nice, quieter video. You wouldn't believe it, but I've had to take my coat off. It's actually that warm. It's not that warm, I've just got really hot. So I've got a giant pack on my back, all the camera gear, food, as you need it. I'm also trying out a new pair of boots. There's people doing crazier stuff than we are, they're rock climbing, so, you know, could be doing that instead of taking photos, but we're cracking on. How long have we done? We've done 2.5k. So I think we've got 16k in total, so yeah, it's gonna be a long old day. Just made it down the steep bit behind us there. I'm curious actually, does everyone else use their Fujifilm, the camera that I've got with this lens in this sort of environment, because it is certainly extremely wide. I do wish I had a 50 or 80mm, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's so lucky that it's not windy today, because it means I don't have to put on the microphone, or hopefully I don't have to. There's also this mountain at the front, I'll show you it in a second. You can't even see the peak of it, it looks absolutely awesome. Also, for anyone curious, today I am using the Koda Chrome 64. I'll link the recipe down below so you can all have a look at it. Obviously I'm still shooting in RAW, so I can make the changes that I still want to make, but yeah, I'll link it down below, and obviously you lot can tell me whether you think there's nice photos or not. I do have to say, I absolutely do adore the Peak District. Whilst I realise there are other places to go and other places that are a bit more extreme, and I realise I've maybe bought the perfect camera for it. I am looking at the X-T5, by the way. That is maybe on the cards to purchase and review and compare to the X100VI. But even with that said, I'm getting some incredible photos, and you're just out in it, and I absolutely love it. I mean, my face is freezing, but I'm nice and warm. Shoes are comfortable. I'm wearing barefoot shoes. That's why I said we're trying out new shoes. So people say you need to build up for them with 6 months to get comfy, but we'll see how I do. I'm an hour in and I feel fine. I might need a piggyback home, but yeah, I'm capturing some amazing photos. I'm really enjoying it today, and I'm really glad that I can bring everyone along to, you know, see what the process is, and obviously inspire everyone else to get out. Hopefully that's the goal. And I'll also link the walk-in that we've done today, so anyone that wants to do it can do it and tell me what they think of it. In the distance, cars just all like misty in the background. It's such a gloomy, misty day today, but I am absolutely loving it. It is so good. So far we've done about nearly 4.5k. We've done an hour and 13 minutes. So we're going to try and get a shift on now to the next village where we can have something to eat and warm up again. It's cold now, if anyone can hear me. There's some people doing some paragliding. Absolutely insane, it's absolutely freezing, but I'm going to try and see if we can get a photo of it because it just looks so cool. So we've just stopped for a minute. Unfortunately, my Apple Watch has just died. No idea, it's not run out of battery or anything, it just won't turn on. So might be time to invest in an actual proper watch for all this hiking we're doing. Shoes are doing well, I'm not too cold at the moment. We've just stopped for 5 seconds just to catch our breath. And Fujifilm's holding up quite well, so we're getting some quite good photos. I'm surprised it's doing as well as it is in this type of environment, given it's more, you know, street photography, travel, that kind of thing. It's not really ever posted as anything good for landscape photography, but yeah, it's going well. I think we've done about 6k now, so I'll probably talk to everyone when we're in a cafe or something with 10k. Lucy's just having a toilet break because it's not as easy for her as it is for me. So, but we've just had some lunch. We're getting nearer to the sort of 10k, which is there's a village there where we can stop and get warm and might review some of the photos that I've taken. But yeah, so far so good. It's been cold. I've put another layer on, got gloves on. But yeah, it's going well. We're enjoying it. So, like I said, I realised there wasn't a theme to this video, but hopefully everyone's enjoying the photos that I'm taking. So that was the pet cow. Only friendly cow. It's got a really nice soft nose and a really bristly tongue. Yeah, he got me. Yeah, he's got a bristly tongue. Ooh. So yeah, who said walking isn't adventurous? So we just stopped off at the cafe that you saw, took a well-needed break and rest, and we got about 5k left now. So hopefully we'll be done in about an hour and a half and get some final photos before we head back to the hotel for the night. It's warmed up now. I had to take all my clothes off, so I got slightly left behind, so I'm trying to catch up now on the walk, whilst also taking photos. It's never easy being a photographer, trying to balance, you know, enjoying the walk, carrying all the gear, and taking photos and taking video. It is not easy, but we do try. I apologise for the out of breath. No, clearly I'm not as fit as I thought I was, but we have been going for 11k, so maybe that's what it is. Walk through the fence, squeeze through, try not to trip. There's a peak coming up ahead. Luckily, I think we're going round it because it's really high up. I'll spin the camera around. Hang on. So we're going around that, which it looks quite high up. It'd certainly be the highest we've been today, so I'm glad we're not. But it's absolutely lovely now. Absolutely lovely. This has turned out quite well. Feet, update on the feet. They're hurting about as much as normal boots were. So I'd say so far it's a success. I did bring loads of plasters with me, just in case, like 20 of them, but don't need them. So a success in all regards so far. And we're getting photos of plenty of animals. There's loads of them about. I do wish I had like a zoom lens or something sometimes, but that's maybe where the X-T5 would be a bit better, but you know, we'll have to see what we can do. We've made it to the final peak now. It should all be kind of downhill and relatively easy now, but it's been a hell of a walk.
Rich,
so,
I was told we weren't going up it. Turns out we were.
Yeah, so it was a hell of a walk so far. I've really enjoyed it, and hopefully everyone's been enjoying the photos I've been taking. So I don't know if I'll be taking any more now, so we might have a bit of a conclusion back in the hotel room. Well, hello everyone. Obviously I'm not in the hotel room, I'm no longer in the Peak District, we are back in the office. I do want to firstly apologise, there wasn't much of a point to the video. I think I've always wanted to do a video like that, and obviously with a very large audience, I think you can get away with doing a video like that and people will just watch it because they're watching you. I realise I'm not that interesting to watch, so firstly I do apologise for that, but I really enjoyed making the video. Personally, I love watching videos like that and seeing my camera or my favourite camera being used in different locations that I haven't been to yet or want to go to, and see how it works. I watched a video recently, someone was in Thailand, and I thought that's such an interesting place to go to, and they were using the Fujifilm X100VI. The camera held up extremely well. I know people go on about battery life with this camera, but I had 80% battery life yet. I was using all different film simulations. I was shooting in RAW, JPEG, taking videos on it. I was doing all sorts. I think I took maybe 500, 1,000 photos, and I had 80% battery life left. So I don't know how hard people are using these cameras, but certainly harder than me to go through multiple batteries in a day. The fixed focal lens was a challenge sometimes. I think more when I wanted to take photography of people and animals, which I think in landscapes like that are the preferred thing maybe to look at or shoot. It's something, sometimes it's something you can't help when you just are out, and the camera you have on you at the end of the day is the best camera you have there. I didn't say that, someone else said it, so they can be quoted for it. But it's true, you know, the best camera on you is the best camera you've got to take photos with, whether it's an iPhone, the Fuji, anything. So I don't think it really matters too much, but we will at some point be getting the X-T5 and putting them up next to each other to see which might be the one that I keep more long term. I hope you found some value from this video, even if there was just an enjoyment factor from watching me muck around. Update on my feet, they did survive. They were Vivo Barefoot Trackers ESC, I believe is the full title. Again, I can link them below if anyone wants to check them out. My feet did survive. They were aching afterwards, but I think after 5 hours, any shoes you were wearing would ache. If you're not obviously used to doing those types of distances, and I haven't done too many walks that long yet. But I want to do more in the future, more this year, that's for sure. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy, and obviously subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and stick around for some more interesting content that I will be posting and have already posted, so go check that out.